#1 motivator for a human being is the avoidance of discomfort.
Last year, over 1 million new businesses started in America. By the end of this year, 90% of them will fail.
You wanted to quit?
A few times.
But I believe there's not only a way to help companies survive,
We will get through this, I promise.
I hope so.
but thrive. I'm Joe De Sena. I became a self-made millionaire with a pool cleaning business while I was in college. I then went on to Wall Street where I started my own trading firm. And in 2010, I created Spartan, a challenge that tests people physically and mentally. Spartan is in 45 countries and has changed millions of lives. I believe doing hard things breeds success. I now take that Spartan mentality and transform businesses.
You want to be in the cleaning business, you got to get dirty.
Everyone from Fortune 100 companies to the military come here to the farm. 700 acres of hell to confront their core issues head on.
If we can't fulfill the orders that we get, then we can't grow as a company.
My team and I are committed to helping them overcome their hurdles.
The emotional weight of obstacles takes its toll.
I identify their business problems,
$3 million on the line, you forgot the order. Okay.
I should have communicated a bit more instead of just yelling at you.
and create punishing tasks
This boat is loaded with holes.
specifically designed to tackle the obstacles standing in their way.
This drum, it represents your business.
If they listen
We leave nobody behind in business.
and push themselves past their limits, they'll leave transformed with a fresh mindset and ready to grow their business when they get back home.
I feel like we have some really great tools to go back to New York.
But if they aren't committed to change,
No speaking.
It's all about communication. Let them communicate.
their business could fail.
It just gets me emotionally.
I'm the person you called for help.
Today, I'm visiting Seattle Gummy Company, an innovative startup experiencing major growing pains. Their performance-focused gummy products have a cult following. Connie and her 25 employees are pioneering gummies as a new delivery mechanism for over-the-counter medicine. While they're waiting for FDA approval, they're generating revenue with their lifestyle gummy products. But their skeleton staff is struggling to fulfill the orders.
Sometimes there are missed orders.
You don't have anybody that's done this before?
Dr. Connie Wayne founded the company 6 years ago, raising over $10 million in Series A funding. Today, only a third of that money is left. Given their current burn rate, their cash could run out in as little as 18 months, unless things change.
I think we're just at a point where we need help, and I don't know what to do.
So it's pectin based.
Pectin?
Just a pure pectin gummy.
Connie?
Yeah.
Joe De Sena, you called.
Nice to meet you.
My
Joe.
pleasure.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
When you work in a startup, it's truly like a marriage, a family, right? You spend 12 hours, 16 hours, and sometimes together. The tension flares up. Getting a team to work smoothly together is actually pretty hard.
This is Brendan, our lab scientist. So we actually have a demo product for you. Brendan's going to show the entire process, but we do need to do gear up.
Gear up? Yeah.
Here we go. All right. Okay. So like, this is where the magic happens. Essentially, a company have two pieces, functional gummy side and a gummy medicine side. On the functional gummy side, we have energy, beauty, wellness, as well as the sports. Energy was the first product because I can't share with the investors medicine gummies, right? We made a lot of the OTC gummies. And when we were fundraising, we actually showcased with caffeine.
Your plan was not to sell the energy gummy.
No, I'm a medicine person, so yeah. But it takes a very long time for the FDA to go through the process. We have to run a clinical trial, for example.
Look, Connie is smart, right? While waiting for FDA approvals, they've launched some non-medical performance gummies into the market as a short-term revenue strategy to sustain operations.
How did this come about? How did you get into gummies?
I have a son who had autoimmune issues when he was young. and just having a hard time to feed medications. I just couldn't get it work for him.
He was resistant to taking the medication.
Yeah, it's a one mom's frustration, and then when you start talking, it's like, oh, look, everybody's having the same issues.
This company was founded on the idea that Connie was trying to help her child. Any parent can appreciate that. We've got to honor that cause by getting to the root of the problems here.
What are you doing in revenue right now?
By the end of this year, we should hit 1.4 to 1.5 millions. We should be about 5 millions next year based on current pipelines.
What kind of gross margin on that 5 million?
We're at around 50%.
It seems like a low margin for this kind of business.
Yes, you should be at around high 85% to 90% of margin.
These margins are a huge red flag. That differential between their current and ideal margins means they should be earning hundreds of thousands more in additional revenue each year.
You reached out to me, you said you opened up your own fulfillment?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Yeah, so what's happening right now, sometimes there are missed orders. Customer just never received it because of the shipping issues. There's also the wrong orders.
Either people are getting 2 boxes when they ordered 1 or no box at all.
Yeah.
Connie has thought of everything when it comes to the science of the product, but the first issue is clear. They are struggling to fulfill orders. They need to prove to customers that they can actually deliver on their company promise. So I asked Chris, who's head of sales, take me to one of your current customers. I want to see how people like the product.
I worked with Brad in the same consulting firm. He told me he's quitting to join a gummy company, and I told him he is insane. Always tried to recruit me. I said, heck no, until my second kid did a stint in the NICU. And so there was like weeks we didn't sleep very much. Brad drops his bag off of mocha shots, and I take 2 of them, and I am immediately awake. I called him up. I'm like, okay, I'm in.
This is the gym, huh?
This is it.
Chris, what's up, man?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How you doing? This is Joe De Sena, founder of Spartan.
Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Right on. Welcome to Ballard CrossFit.
Want to take him here. You guys are one of our first customers, our best.
Yeah, it's great.
All right, Chris, let's talk to some of these guys, see how their gummies did. You take the gummy?
Yeah.
What do you think? Tell the truth.
I've had them before and I like them.
You like it?
I have type 1 diabetes, and so sometimes mid-workout, blood sugar starts to crash. And taking one of these helps me get through the workout.
Thanks, man.
Did you try the gummy?
I did. I tried the gummies.
What do you think?
Tasted really good. Where else do you guys sell it?
Where else do we sell it?
Oh, we sell it.
The customers have spoken. They like the product. The company's making a big push to sell elsewhere and have a footprint within large chains. Lori and Andy are part of Chris's sales team. Lori handles large health food stores while Andy pursues big retail.
Is your desk?
Yes. I have been with Seattle Gummy Company for about a year now. It's been like pretty much, hey, here's the ball, catch it and run with it and let me know how it goes.
So what do you do here?
What do? I do a lot here. You know, like with all startups, you know, it's going to be sales and then some.
Are we worried about order fulfillments? When I spoke to Connie, she talked about stuff not getting delivered.
Well, I know that with my launch, it was priority. That's probably why.
You prioritize your big customers over the individual customers.
Yes. I didn't know to that extent, though.
That's clearly a red flag. Communication is a huge issue for this company. That disconnect is costing them real dollars every day. I need to sit down with Andy Wellman, who's on the cusp of bringing a huge customer to the table.
Andy, how are you?
Andy, heard about you.
Oh, God.
Since I got out of college, my whole career has been in consumer packaged goods. I'm coming in to help Chris and Connie and the team with getting set up at Target.
Do you think you have what it takes here?
I think we got the first level. I think there's more levels to be added. I keep giving caution to invest in operations because I've been at companies before that invested in sales or they invested in marketing and they didn't in operations, and it's almost like you never catch up.
So look, Target, you've got a relationship with them. Yep. They've got operational problems. If things don't work out.
Failure is not an option. You get one chance to do Target right. Because if we don't do Target right, buyers talk. We have to deliver on this one.
Andy's right. Seattle Gummy has one shot at this. If operations are a problem, maybe they're spread too thin. Brad Fitch has been the director of marketing and operations since the beginning.
Every day is life or death for this company. We have to grow the company. We have to get sales. We have to get customers to buy our product. We've put enough blood, sweat, and tears into this business that we need it to be successful.
What do you see as holes or blind spots here?
We're at this turning point, I feel like, where sales are going great, but then internally we need to make sure that we're keeping up with the rapid growth of the sales.
Clearly, those speed bumps could be fatal.
Yeah.
Right? How often are you getting out of the office and going to check out the factory?
So it's hard because I do also
website and marketing, so it's really hard to go from one to the other really quick. It's definitely to the point now where they're both becoming full-time.
I'm worried about Brad. Brad's stretched too thin. Seattle Gummy Company has been multitasking for too long. It's time to focus.